David Rockefeller openly talks about what he sees as the problem of overpopulation and calls for the UN to do something about it, and admits that the UN is actually actively discussing this concern.
The negative impact of population growth on all of our planetary ecosystems is becoming appallingly evident. The rapid growing exploitation of the world's supply of energy and water is a matter of deep concern, and the toxic byproducts of widespread industrialization have increased atmospheric pollution to dangerous levels. Unless nations will agree to work together to tackle these cross-border challenges posed by population growth, overconsumption of resources, and environmental degradation, the prospects for a decent life on our planet will be threatened. The recent UN meeting in Cairo is appropriately focused on one of these key issues, population growth. But the controversies which have erupted at the conference illustrate the problem of coming to grips with issues that are deeply divisive and which have a profound moral dimension. The United Nations can and should play an essential role in helping the world find a satisfactory way of stabilizing world population and stimulating economic development in a manner that is sensitive to religious and moral considerations. Economic growth is, of course, an inevitable corollary of a growing population and is essential to improve standards of living. But without careful coordination, unrestrained economic growth poses further threats to our environment. This was a major subject of discussion at the conference in Rio de Janeiro on the environment 2 years ago. The focus then was on sustainable growth and global development. It was pointed out at the conference that growth is most efficiently managed by the private sector, but regulation of the process by national governments and international bodies is also needed. And once again, the United Nations should certainly be among the catalysts and coordinators of this process.
In fact, John D. Rockefeller Jr. established the Rockefeller dynasty in population control back in 1913 with the foundation of the Bureau of Social Hygiene, and later began financing the Kaiser Wilhelm Institute of Anthropology, Human Hereditary, and Eugenics, which conducted eugenics experiments in Nazi Germany with Rockefeller money. After the end of World War II, eugenics had lost momentum in the U.S. due to the open Nazi support for the program, and was rebranded as things such as molecular biology with the help from people like Julian Huxley, who has extensive ties to the United Nations, and through sustainable development with the support of the Rockefellers and Rothschild.